Guys, there was a massive fire in the UK where an entire multi-story car park, we're talking thousands of cars, burnt itself. And I mean, thousands of cars were incinerated. It was a catastrophic fire. An electric car was blamed for starting this fire. Even though an electric car had absolutely nothing to do with it. It was actually a Range Rover. There is no electric Range Rover. It doesn't even exist. I had this serious battle with people on social media. I just gave up because these morons were so adamant that it was an EV. Didn't matter what I told them. They weren't interested in facts. They just wanted to promote this misinformation. As a result, a hospital has banned EVs. They say that EVs could react with the metal in the car park. Just absolute false information. And what's happened is a guy has rocked up to the hospital for an emergency and they've told him, you can't park here, mate. You've got an EV. This is insane. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. It's great to see you. I mean, with stories like this, kind of sad that I have to share these, but maybe if I share this video, then people watch it. Maybe this crazy hospital won't ban people from parking there who have an EV. A UK electric vehicle owner has shared his anger after being turned away from a hospital car park due to his car could explode. He said, what the actual F? EVs banned because the security guard says the battery will react with the metal car park and it might catch fire or explode. What fossil fuel lobbied fresh hell nonsense is this? If you're watching the channel, guys, and you're new to the channel, you're new to the EV space, it's worth making a very big point here. Depending on the location or the study involved, EV fires are 50 to 100 times less likely than a gasoline or hybrid fire. But a plug-in hybrid, yeah, those cars catch fire for sure. Now, if the hospital was banning plug-in hybrids, to be honest, I could kind of understand that. Even though I think there's a lot of great plug-in hybrids, it's not very likely they catch fire, but they do catch fire more likely than gasoline, more often than gasoline or diesel vehicles. EVs, though, are so rare. The fires are so rare. The media has just concocted this complete bizarre nonsense. And this hospital, these morons at the hospital, couldn't be bothered to do any actual research. There's heaps of easy research. Just do a quick Google search. You'll find massive troves of research showing how incredibly rare it is for EVs to have a fire. But they've gone, no, let's ban EVs. Paul Freeman Powell was taking his 7-year-old son to the medical department, the emergency department at Elder Hay Hospital, Liverpool, when he was met with these signs. And obviously he's furious, as you should be. Mr. Freeman Powell was able to park elsewhere, fortunately, to be able to go to the hospital. But he later sent a Freedom of Information request to try and find out why he and other electric car owners weren't allowed to use the car park. He has not received a response. The hospital is just like, piss off. We're not interested in responding. But a spokesperson for the Elder Hay Hospital told the BBC it had restricted the parking of electric vehicles in one of our smaller car parks. This is just baloney. But anyway, while we upgrade the fire sprinkler system. Now, obviously this guy wasn't told, oh yeah, it's only banned in one of our smaller car parks. You can park in all the other ones. So it sounds like the hospital are doing some damage control and maybe they've changed the rules as a result of this media story. Hopefully they have. This decision was reportedly made after Merseyside Fire and Rescue made the recommendation to Elder Hay Hospital. So Merseyside Fire and Rescue, thanks for this, guys. Thanks for getting this hospital to buy into your propaganda. The hospital's main car park houses 14 EV charging bays and it's open to battery-powered vehicles, says the hospital, as it's been upgraded with a more suitable sprinkler system. Now, obviously, EV experts have completely refuted the hospital's claims, with former Top Gear presenter and motoring journalist Quinton Wilson, who heads the advocacy group Fair Charge, saying the decision contradicts the health benefits of EVs. And, well, he's right. When you have internal combustion engine vehicles in a car park that's enclosed, what do you think it's going to be like for you breathing in those fumes from those gasoline, from those petrol-powered cars, from those diesel-powered cars? Well, obviously, it's shocking for you. For the NHS, National Health Service, to restrict electric cars from coming into car parks dramatically conflicts with the clean air and health benefits from zero tailpipe emissions, he said. The hospital is essentially discouraging people from even buying an EV in the first place with doing this kind of stuff, I think. Research group Energy and Climate Intelligence Unit's head Colin Walker cited data from Australian research firm EV FireSafe, which says petrol and diesel vehicles are 80 times more likely to be involved in a fire than EVs. Despite this, yes, sure, EVs burn hotter, but 80 times less likely. Here in Australia, Monash Hospital actually banned its staff from charging their EVs at any of its 11 hospitals and medical centres in Victoria last year. Anyhow, clearly a lot of this is just coming out of possibly fear, but I think some of it also is coming out of people not wanting to change or just being against electric cars because, well, fossil fuels. Thanks for watching.